Hey everyone, my name is Mindy Hale and I live in Kuwait, Oklahoma. I'm married to my husband Brad, who owns a landscape business, and we have 3 children. My son Parker is 19 and a freshman in college. My daughter Riley is 16 and a junior in high school, and my son James is 11 and in the 4th grade. And James is actually the reason why I decided to start my Rodan and Fields business. About 4 years ago, we were in the process of adopting him and bringing him home from Haiti. I was working at our church's preschool, but we just felt like as a family, with him being 7 at the time that he was coming home and not speaking any English and having so many things that he was going to have to adjust to and learn to bond and attach to us, that it would be best if I could stay at home. So I started looking for an at-home business, not really wanting to do a direct sales business, but I just kept looking and kept praying about it. I was watching a friend do Rodan and Fields, and she was being very successful at it, but I just didn't think it was for me. I'm very shy and introverted by nature, and I am not a salesperson. But my sister-in-law, I found out through Facebook, joined Rodan and Fields. And so I called her and I asked her a ton of questions. And after talking to her, I decided to jump on board. And I am so glad I did, because what I realized is I don't have to be a salesperson, but I can be a share person. And so that's what I did. I just started sharing the #1 skincare brand with all of my friends and family. And within 6 months of being in my business, I was able to replace my preschool salary. And that was about the time that James came home. So instead of being stressed, I got to just enjoy that time with him. And so many firsts that he got to do and see and learn the language and learn the culture. And it was just an amazing time. Plus, running around with 2 busy teenagers. And I realized that I don't have to be a salesperson, but as a shares person, I share about things all the time that I'm passionate about or that I enjoy. My favorite restaurants, my favorite places, to go, clothes that I like to wear. And what I love about Rodan and Fields and this opportunity is that right now in North America, we only have a 30% awareness. So there are lots of sharing that needs to be done, and I'm excited that I get to be a part of that. Now, like I said, my husband is a small business owner. He owns a landscape business. And so with his business, he's at a place where he is kind of tapped out financially. There's not a lot of growth that can happen. And what we were running into is that our kids were getting older. Both of them were in braces, the 2 older ones, and we were looking at cars, car insurance, college. All of those things were adding up. And now, with me being in business 4 years, I have made about 8 to 10 times what I was making with my preschool salary. So I was able to take a lot of the financial strain that he was having with his business and just replace that for him so that he can just do the day-to-day things that he needs to do without needing to worry about the financial part of it. And so that has been such a blessing to our family for me to be able to do that. And now our team is all across the US and Canada. And you may think, well, I don't know anyone in Canada, but I didn't either. I have a friend that had a friend that had a friend in Canada. And so you never know who you know that knows someone. And that's what gets me so excited about this business. We are getting ready to launch Japan this year, and I have no doubt that we are going to have consultants on our team from Japan, because people know people that know people. And what excites me even about that is that my business can't be tapped out. As my team continues to grow, my business continues to grow. And so I'm going to be able to continue to help my family financially, and then we are going to get to dream and do things that we didn't think were possible. And that's what I love. I love that we are getting ready to, we are thinking of ways that we can help people. We're getting to travel more, and those are all things that we wanted to do. We've just never been able to do. So I don't know where you're at in this, thought process of joining Rodan and Fields, but I can tell you that there is so much potential in this business. James he's funny, and he said that when he gets older, he wants to join me in business because all I do is use my phone and go to parties. And although that's not entirely true, that is a lot of what I do with my business. This is a social commerce business. I share about the products and the business through social commerce, and I get to connect with people, and we have a lot of fun. So it looks like I'm at parties, but what's neat is I get to work those parties into my schedule and go have coffee with someone or have an event when it's convenient for me and it's convenient for my family. And so that's what I love so much about this business. It can be for anyone. It can be for that stay-at-home mom that wants to be at home, but it can also be for someone that works full-time and just wants a plan B or some extra money. So I hope that you will consider joining and ask questions to the person that shared this video with you, because I'm so glad I asked the hard questions. My only regret is not joining sooner. Thank you.